Oh, I forgot to close my eyes. I'm even doing this properly. Let's pack up and go home. Because why would you do this? We're just going to dive right into it. The first don't that you want to avoid when doing your eyeliner is not knowing your eye shape. Everybody doesn't have a hooded eye. Personally, I believe that everybody has some degree of hood over your crease. Like now, while raising my brows, I can really see my crease. It is very distinct from my eyelid, but when I put it down, I have a small degree of hood, but I will not say I have hooded eyes. I do not have hooded eyes. So you probably don't have hooded eyes. And now there is a technique that people that have hooded eyes have adapted to help them to get that perfect winged liner. And now you want to apply it to your own eye. You that does not have hooded eyes, you want to apply it to your own eye. It's not going to work. So you have to know your specific eye shape. There are three basic types of eye shape. We have the monolid, which is usually common amongst Asians, Chinese people, Koreans, and we have the hooded eyes. That is like the most common one on the internet, but worldwide, globally, the most common type of eye shape we have is the almond or the round eyes. Now that is the type of eye shape where when looking straight, when looking forward, you can still see your crease, you can still see your eyelid properly. More than 50% of your eyelid is still visible when looking straight up. So if you look straight into the mirror and you can still see 50% or more of your eyelid space, then you do not have hooded eyes. You have almond or round eyes. So everybody comes to the internet to claim that they have hooded eyes, but that is not so. If you look down and notice that you can see your eyelid, and then you look straight into the mirror and you notice that 50% or more of your eyelid space has disappeared, then you have hooded eyes. But if you can see half of your eyelid space or more than half of your eyelid space when looking straight into the mirror, you do not have hooded eyes. So this is going to be my don't side and this is going to be my do's side to show you what you should do. The second don'ts that we usually do is not knowing the type of eyeliner you're comfortable with. There are different forms of eyeliner. You need to be conversant with the one that you're comfortable with. Are you comfortable with a pencil eyeliner? Are you comfortable with using eyeshadow as eyeliner? Are you comfortable with using a gel liner? Are you comfortable with using a liquid eyeliner? Now, me personally, I am most comfortable using a gel liner, and that is what I started with. That is what I have grown to love over the years. Now, I'm not going to convince anyone to use a liquid liner simply because I tried to use liquid liners while starting out in makeup and it was so messy. Ended up all over the place and it was so difficult to correct the eyeliner and I couldn't control the eyeliner, and I've said this in a previous video. So I use a gel liner instead because it's easy for me to control. It's easy for me to control the product I take up, how much I put, the thickness of the eyeliner, and how dark I want it to be if I need it to be very glam-ish. But if I don't want it to be so glamish, I can go for a pencil eyeliner. It gives that soft, natural vibe, and that one is also easy to control, easy to manipulate and everything. And then an eyeshadow as well, but an eyeshadow would require you to use a brush, just like a gel liner would require you to use a brush anyway. So you need to get an eyeliner brush and know how to use your makeup brushes. That is why you should know the particular form of eyeliner that you prefer. Now, if I'm a beginner and I'm starting out using this, knowing that I'm not comfortable with it, I'm going to even start to panic before I start to draw, and that is another don't. You don't want to panic, because when you panic, guess what? Your hands will not be steady. You need to be confident in yourself, and yes, you might make a mistake, but guess what? It's okay. It's not rocket science. It's not a big deal as much if you fail it the first time or the second time or the third time. So calm down. Don't panic. Don't overthink it. Practice instead. So you want to calm down and get your hands steady. Another mistake that people usually make is not using a compact mirror. So a compact mirror helps you in so many ways. It's like a magnifying glass, I would say, because you can now see your eyes. You can see every part of your eyes up close and personal. You don't need the rest of your face, you just need to focus on the eyes. But if you're using a full length mirror or a big makeup mirror and you're trying to look at it straight and draw your eyeliner on it, your hands will not be steady because they're not close to your eyes. Secondly, you might end up just closing your eyes, which is another mistake. When doing your eyeliner, you do not want to close your eyes. When applying anything on your eye, you don't want to close that eye, because closing your eye tampers with the shape of your eye. I don't know if you're seeing it. So closing my eye now, I think that my crease is around here, when naturally my crease is a little bit higher. Closing my eyes, if I'm applying lashes, I would feel like this is the natural shape of my eye, but when I open my eye, it is kind of dome shaped. Now, closing your eyes when applying eyeliner will not make you to be able to apply that angle correctly. So imagine closing your eyes and then you just start in the middle or at the inner corner. That's another thing. Not starting from the wing, you start in the inner corner and draw a long line. You just draw a long line instead of taking it gently, and then you want to. Now, I don't know if you're seeing this. First of all, this is not even where the wing, it looks so good when you close your eyes, right? And then you start to correct this, because obviously it looks good when you close your eyes to draw it. So you start to correct this, but guess what? This is how it looks. When you close your eyes, it looks so nice and perfect. Even when you correct it, when you try to correct it. But look at this. The wing is smaller than the rest of the eye when you open the eye. And that is why I'm telling you that your eye shape is different when you close it and when you open it. The wing is smaller. The wing is not winged, it's more like curved, right? So it's just like a comma rather than being in an angle. So that is what you don't want to do. Now, on the other hand, what you want to do is take a liner that you're comfortable with. I'm taking this carrot, and you want to use an eyeliner brush. This is what an eyeliner brush looks like. And you want to take some of your products, as little as possible, and make it flat. Your brushes should always be as flat as possible when applying eyeliner. And you want to use this edge. Hold your mirror and look straight into it. Don't close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. And do not, for goodness sake, start from the inside to draw a line. You want to draw your wing first. So you want to look straight and then draw a line going from the outer end of your eye to your eyebrow, the tail end of your eyebrow. So you want to draw that line, and you don't want to draw a straight line. You want to have patience and draw it gently, and there you have your line. Now, to connect this line, you want to take that same brush, the end, and then you want to start midway to join that line and draw an angle while looking straight. And you want to draw that angle and drag it, and then it would look like you're trying to close your eye, but you're still trying to keep your eye open. You now fill it in, and now it has formed an angle. Now, the point of doing your eyeliner and making a wing is for it to have a downward slope. You want it to have a downward slope towards your tear duct area. So if you start from the middle or from the inner corner of your eye, how is it going to have a downward slope if you just do this? It won't. So you want to draw your wing first and then connect it. Then you still don't want to start from the inner corner. You start to go inwards like this. And for people that have curly lashes like I do, I always recommend pushing your lashes down as gently as possible. So I use the side of my brush to push my lashes down and then fill in whatever it is that I need to fill in. That is how I'm able to navigate. And like I said, it's not a big deal. You have curly lashes, embrace the curly lashes. If your lashes ends up staining your eyelid or making you not to draw your eyeliner to be as straight as possible, it's fine. Tomorrow you'll get it better, and you'll become better and better at it till it will just be like a normal mistake. It won't be an everyday thing anymore. And as you're drawing, be mindful of going in a downward slope. So I have gotten to the inner corner of my eye. Now I want to reduce my hand, go closer to the lash line, and now I've gotten so close to the lash line. Now what I'm going to do is to come over to the inner corner of my eye, and you want to connect it from under your eyelid, and you see that is a downward slope. So when you close your eye, it looks like this, but when you open your eyes, it looks like a perfect wing. This looks like a wing when you close your eyes. However, when you open your eyes, it looks like a comma. Now, I don't mean to make this look worse than it already is, but another thing I see people doing, especially when trying to like fix this error, people would start to draw their eyelid and start to try to make the wing look better, just like this. What are you doing? What are you trying to achieve? Because now you just ended up making yourself look like this. And I know it's a little bit better than before, but trust me, it still doesn't look like a wing. It's dragging your eyes down, and rather than giving it that lift, it's just dragging it down at this point. And then you keep dragging. You even hold it like this, and then you start from the tip and start to make it bigger, because you need a bigger wing, right? So you make it bigger and close your eyes. Oh, I forgot to close my eyes. I'm even doing this properly. Let's pack up and go home. Because why would you do this? Why would you do this? Why? Don't do this. Do it this way, and you would have a very straight looking wing. Very straight, very fine, very neat. And that is all you need to know about the do's and don'ts of eyeliner. It might not be a very significant difference, but as you can see, the difference is clear, because this is kind of dragging my face down a bit while this is lifting it up. So you want to follow these rules, and if you want a detailed tutorial on how to achieve this wing, I will be teaching you everything step by step in detail, more than I did right here. So you have to go to my video. You have to check out this video on how to draw the perfect wing. I'll link it in the cards. Check it out. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and turn on your notification bell so that you can receive more videos like this. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.